Hi neighbors, it is I, Jerri-ellen. Welcome back. I just wanted to pop on before the video gets started. I'm going to use this recipe as my budget meal recipe for a collaboration I'm doing with my friend Linda over at Create with Linda. She's a great lady with a great channel. If you haven't checked her out, check her out after this video. I'll leave links below along with the recipe. Hope you enjoy the video, everyone. Take care. Peace. In today's video, we're going to be making a quiche. Maybe one that you never tried before. Let me know in the comment section below. It's a chicken quiche. So I'm just going to show you here. I'm just using the store-bought, starting off with store-bought pastry pie thingy, pie this, you know, whatever. I have a pie plate here, a 9-inch. And it says that it's non-stick, it's a new pan. We'll soon find out. I thawed my pastry shell. My oven is preheating to 375. I'm going to par bake this a little bit. Some people do, some people don't. I like to for quiche, so my shell is not soggy. I could have rolled it maybe a bit more. I'm not sure. It's, well, at least the plate has pretty edges. It's not my pie crust. Prick it with the fork. There we are. There we have it. Put some parchment paper. I want to put some weight in it. This is just rice. You can use foil if you don't have parchment paper. Aluminum foil. Okay, so I'm just going to throw this in for like, I don't know, 15 minutes maybe. Okay, neighbors. I poached some chicken breasts, and I poached them in, well, in water. I put them in a pot of water, but I also added some chicken base, like the bouillon powder, like, okay? You want 2 cups worth. So that's about 2 chicken breasts, 1.5 to 2 chicken breasts, depending on the size of the chicken. And then I chopped it after it was cooked and let it cool a little bit. And then I took some of that broth and I'm letting it sit in the broth because I don't want my chicken to be dry tasting. I have 2 eggs, large eggs, and 1 large egg yolk. And the white of one of the eggs I have here because I'm going to brush that and put it back in with it. Anywho, I want to mix some things together. Give them a little whisk. So I break up my eggs first, and I'm adding 1 1/4 cup of, you can use milk, you can use half and half, you can use cream. I'm using evaporated milk. So 1 1/4 cup. 1/4 teaspoon of celery seed. My doggy wanted up in the chair. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of celery salt. 15 mils or 1 tablespoon of onion flakes. A teaspoon. You can do a half or a whole teaspoon of dried parsley. I'm going to put a whole teaspoon of dried parsley. I have poultry seasoning here. Half a teaspoon of poultry seasoning. Okay. I'm going to put a big sea salt. I don't see the sea salt. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of sea salt. Maybe like a half a teaspoon. And this is 3 tablespoons of flour. If you go under the video, you press the show more, or you have a drop down, and it will show you the ingredients and the recipe. Everything will be there. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section or in the About Me page. I have my email there if you ever want to email me, or if you ever have any kind of, if you want me to share a family recipe, or you have a recipe request, I'll do my best to make it, okay? So, anyhow, now I'm going to brush this with some egg white to seal the holes. I have this on the second shelf from the bottom. That should seal it. Now I'm just going to put it back in for like 3 to 5 minutes to seal like the holes of the egg white there. I should have just made my butter pie crust because I would have made it nice and large to fit. Because I actually would like the pastry shell, or I could have rolled it out, I guess, a bit bigger. Pastry shell to fit right over the pie plate, then push it into the pie plate, trim the edges. That was a little too small for my pie plate. So I should have made my own. You can keep reusing the rice for weights. Just put it in a container and you can mark it, and then you can just reuse it, reuse it, reuse it. There we have it. Now it's like all lightly browned. I strained my chicken of the poaching liquid, and you just want to put that in your. Now, like I say, I put all the seasoning in with my milk mixture. You can put all your seasonings in with this 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs and sprinkle it over. This is a 1/4 cup. I have seasoned breadcrumbs, but it really doesn't matter. Okay, so a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. And you could have had all those seasonings mixed in, like I say, with the breadcrumbs and poured it over. And then you can pour your mixture over. Now this quiche doesn't have cheese. So I thought maybe it might be a little different one to share than ones maybe. I'm going to put that in the oven, and I'm going to cook that probably for just until like that's set. Probably about 30 minutes to 40 minutes, maybe. Yeah. Okay, neighbors, it's been in there for like 35 minutes. It was ready at 30. It's all set. Okay, and yes, and deedly doodly, smells good. Get a whiff. Get a whiff of that. Looks amazing. Hope it comes out of the pie plate okay. I'll let it set for. Should I? Yes, I should let it set. Hey, I'm going to try to cut these. Still a little hot. Now, you can make smaller cuts and maybe get like just as a little bit of something on the side of a salad or something, and you could probably get 10 slices out of it that way. Or you can have it as a main and get 6 slices. Let's see here. I broke it. I broke it. Hot. The crust is not soggy. That's why I like par baking. The crust, especially with quiche, you don't want it to be soggy. Does that look pretty? There you go. Tastes good. That's my thing. Oh. This is super, super, super good. It is good. The chicken, poaching it in some chicken broth really adds a bit more flavor to your chicken, so it's very good. Winner, winner. Chicken quiche dinner. Every bite of this quiche, you will have a bite of chicken. I love it. Give it a try. Comment below if you do. Let me know what you thought. And peace, love, God bless. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Click the like and notification bell, all that stuff, because it will help my channel a lot. And please come back again. And see you later, neighbors.